So, Hanukkah and Thanksgiving together.
And we're going to make a video. How are we going to do that?
Oh, come on, we can do anything.
Okay, fine. But riddle me this, Batman. How are we going to do that?
That's easy. First off, Evan will explain how this happened.
Mom and Dad can show how to properly celebrate the two together.
Oh, and Riley can figure out what to call it.
Okay, sounds fun. Could be interesting.
Of course it'll be interesting and it'll be fun too. Besides, if we mess it up, we can always use our time machine and go back and try again.
Have that thing?
All started with a big bang. Hey!
Hi guys, didn't think you'd come down here. I'm just trying to figure out a good name for this holiday. What about Hanukkah? I don't like Hanugiving. No, that doesn't really work either. ThanksGivukah. Sounds more like a magic spell. ThanksGivukah turns you into a turkey. Maybe we'll come back to a name.
The National Day of Thanksgiving was held in 1789 when President George Washington declared November 26th to be a day of public thanksgiving and prayer, giving thanks for the creation of a new nation and the establishment of the Constitution. October 1863, Lincoln issued a Thanksgiving proclamation declaring the last Thursday in November as a day of thanksgiving and praise. Each president would annually declare Thanksgiving until 1870. Congress finally chose to recognize Thanksgiving as a national holiday. In 1939, when the last Thursday would have been on November 30th, there were complaints from retailers about the limited shopping days until Christmas. So FDR declared the second to last Thursday would be Thanksgiving. 23 states followed FDR's change and celebrated Thanksgiving on November 23rd. 23 other states disagreed with FDR and used the traditional date of November 30th for Thanksgiving. Colorado and Texas chose to honor both dates. Oh, the calorie comas that ensued. It caused problems in many ways, and finally on December 26, 1941, Congress passed a law declaring that Thanksgiving would occur every year on the fourth Thursday of November, and that was finally that.
Let's make a tagline like the Festival of Lights or something like that. So we've got Festival of Turkey. We could just emphasize Hanukkah a little more. The Festival of Turkeys playing dreidel while on fire with Gelton stuff. Let's see. No, and no. As funny as they are, it doesn't seem to fit. That one time that programs and Native Americans got together and lit a tree on fire while eating turkey for 8 days and had a lot of chocolate. Okay. New rule. Cannot be longer than 10 words. So, it's gonna start with the Festival of. Forget you ever saw that one. What about... Well, it's got a good ring to it. The Festival of Thanks. It certainly fits Thanksgiving well, seems how it's all about thanks. And Hanukkah's really about being thankful that the oil lasted for 8 days, so... That's our new tagline, folks! Now we just gotta get the name.
The events of Hanukkah, which is the Maccabees reclaiming the Holy Temple, is thought to have occurred around 139 BCE and no earlier than 200 BCE. It's thought that Hanukkah was celebrated for the first time the following year, by lighting the Hanukkah menorah, Hanukkah. Hanukkah is celebrated on the Hebrew calendar on the 25th of Kislev. Well, the first day is. The Jewish calendar is based off of 3 astronomical phenomena: the rotation of the Earth about its axis, 1 day, the revolution of the Moon about the Earth, 1 month, and the revolution of the Earth about the Sun, 1 year. Unfortunately, this doesn't create an accurate year for revolution around the Sun, which would take 12.4 months. To compensate for this, the Jewish calendar is a 12-month lunar calendar with an extra month added periodically. The month of Nisan occurs 11 days earlier each year for 2 or 3 years, and then jumps forward 30 days. This was originally done and adjusted by simple observation. The Gregorian calendar is the most common calendar in use today. It was a reform from the Julian calendar in 1582 to keep the celebration of the holiday of Easter into the proper season every year. It's 365 days long, except for every 4th year, when an additional day is added to keep the calendar accurate in regard to the spring equinox.
I'm ready to try and find the name for this conundrum, this amusement. So long, and thanks for all the gelt. ThanksGivukah. What else could I do? I got it! ThanksGivukah. I like it a lot. ThanksGivukah, the Festival of Thanks. What do we do on the Festival of Thanks, though? I know! We light turkeys on fire! Maybe even blow them up! On this episode of Turkey Busters...
This list shows when Hanukkah and Thanksgiving intersect, or at least come close to it. Now, Hanukkah may have started more than 2,000 years ago, but Thanksgiving is recent in comparison, only starting less than 250 years ago. Thanksgiving used to be celebrated by presidential decree annually. Usually it was the last Thursday in November. Until Congress decided in 1941 that it should be a 4th Thursday. This change meant that Thanksgiving would only occur between November 22nd and 28th, and Hanukkah could only intersect when it started within those days.
Mind blown.
What are you doing here? Mom, Dad!
What?
They're
What do you
still.
want?
I was just going to the bathroom and
What-
it turns
what?
out they're
It's
still.
over.
Do I need to call
Go
the police?
home. Go to bed.
I'll do my business in the bathroom.
What do you light on fire at ThanksGivukah? A manurkey! What do you eat at ThanksGivukah? A chocolate turkey stuffed with latkes. What do you put on latkes on ThanksGivukah? Applesauce, because applesauce goes well with everything. What do you say at ThanksGivukah? Happy Thanksgiving!